This is Game Nights, episode number 48, recorded March 5th, 2017. The Legend of Shaker Heights, Chapter 5. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of Game Nights, the show that plays Dungeons & Dragons and has a few laughs as well. I'm your Dungeon Master, Sean Jennings, joined, as always, by the celery-eating Matt, the beer-drinking Dan, and whatever Colby's eating. He's here, too. So, what's going on, guys?
Those peanuts, Colby?
Cheese and crackers.
Cheese and crackers. Nice. Oh, man, you got dip there, too?
Hummus.
What? Get out of town.
Jesus.
Good stuff.
You're just a worldly man.
I don't have anything.
I don't either.
I could eat these dice.
Don't do that.
I have some bananas.
I wouldn't. That's pretty...
Bananas are a nice little snack.
I have a bunch of giant cookies.
Ooh.
Like
how big?
Like plate-sized
Like
cookies.
personal pizza sized?
A little smaller, but yeah, you're not far off. I am making a layered cookie cake. And so, believe it or not, I saw this as one of those like Facebook video recipes that looks good, and then when you make it, you're like, why did I make this? No, what you do is you make 6 of them, and you layer frosting between them, and you make a cake. And as I'm making it, I'm like, I live alone.
So it's like a dessert lasagna.
Yeah, it's bizarre, and it's going to kill me. I will not live after eating it. But now on my counter, I have 6 giant cookies I now have to layer, so.
Sounds delightful.
Wish me luck. When you see me next, I'll be huge. Huge. But anyway, we're back playing Dungeons & Dragons here on the program. GameNights.tv is the website. Let's quickly catch folks up on what happened last time. Our heroes were reunited and met with a new friend, their centaur friend, Vankar, and they all agreed to work together to escape. They busted Matt and Vankar out of their cells. They bumped into a couple goblins. Matt charmed them so well that they ran into a hole in the ground and are still there as far as we know. They then entered the Great Hall, which is what I've coined the room as. And in there, they snooped around a little bit and ran into none other than High Priest Carol Wickersham, and his 3 goblin bodyguards. And in there, they sat at the table, had some beers, and discussed his evil plan as head of the Order of the Cleanse to flood Shaker Heights in the valley with water with help from the demigod Ethan, the demigod of watery death, so that they may rule this watery land. And yeah, that's what they're aiming for. And they want to use our heroes here as blood sacrifice to Ethan. I
can't believe I missed a juice cleanse joke.
You could have done it too. Damn it. Try and squeeze it in still, Dan. That's okay. We won't penalize you. Right. And they are also looking for the Temple de Agua as well. Now, at the end of the episode, Dan brilliantly decided to throw his beer bottle at the head of Carol, High Priest Carol, hit him in the head, did a little bit of damage, not much. Matt tried to flip the table over, failed hilariously because he's not strong enough. And Colby slipped under the table while Vankar just stood there confused. And that's where we leave. That's where we jump back into the action. High Priest Carol is just looking around, just befuddled at the actions, and is just gobsmacked at whatever the hell they're doing.
That means you get a surprise round, right?
Not even close. Not even close. However, he is so nonchalant about it because he feels so comfortable having his goblin bodyguards there with him, the 3 of them, that he just doesn't really react at all other than kind of rubbing his forehead a little bit where he got bonked with the beer bottle, and he just stares at you guys and doesn't really say anything.
All right. I draw my sword.
Kill these goblins, yeah.
Okay, well, at this point...
Take out my rapier.
So at this point, the 3 goblins come out from behind Carol. Carol's just still sitting at the head of the table with Colby and Dan on one side, Matt and Vankar on the other. I guess a battle will ensue.
All right.
If that's where this is heading. And it sounds like it.
We have to roll for initiative.
You bet.
I rolled a 7.
I rolled a 6.
11.
Oh, wait, hang on. I mixed you up here. Hang on. 6, 11. Let's see about... Where'd my dice go? Oh, there it is. Goblin 1 rolled an 8. Goblin 2 rolled a 1. Goblin 7. For Goblin 3, which will make our order Dan, Goblin 1, Goblin 3, Colby, Matt, and Goblin 2. Okay, hang on, let me get all the right sheets here. Because I'm new to this, so humor me here. Okay, in that order, Dan, you get to go first. On your side of the table is you and Colby and one of the goblins.
On my side of the table?
Yes. The two other goblins went over to Matt and Venkar's side.
And it looks like Carol's not going to engage with us?
Nope, he's just sitting there enjoying his beer.
All right.
He is pompous. For sure. Very confident.
Then I will engage with this goblin on our side of the table.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna use my longbow. Seems like a better option.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And I shoot him right between the eyeballs.
Well, we'll see about that.
Between the old peepers. Doo-doo. 16.
That is a hit.
Yeah,
You sunk my battleship.
9 damage.
9 damage. You killed him.
Oh wait, sorry. 7 damage.
You still killed him.
Wow.
They're not very strong. Okay, so great. Goblin 1 is dead. Good job. It is now Goblin 3's turn, who is on the side with Matt and... Oh, I didn't roll initiative for Venkar. That's my apologies. Let me remedy that. Keep forgetting we have this. Okay, he did a 13, which actually technically puts him before Dan, so I'll just squeeze him in there. Okay. Goblin 3 is there. He goes to attack Matt with his scimitar. And he rolls a... I think I'm doing this right. 18.
Oh, yep. That hits me.
Okay. Where's my... And he does 5 damage.
Okay. All
Good. Thank you for the sound effects, Matt.
right.
Okay. Colby, it is your turn. You are under the table.
Oh yeah. Can I try? Can I shoot the priest guy in the knee? I want to see if I can shoot him and pin him to the chair.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Honestly, you are in a position to do that. So
All right. That's my goal.
You go ahead. Give it a shot.
We'll see how it goes. 13.
That is not good enough. Swing! It flies and it hits the wood of the chair, but doesn't actually make contact with Carol. At this point, Carol notices and now starts to get a little concerned that he may be a little too close to the action. And so he, while still not involved in the fight, gets up and backs away a little bit. He's still in the room, but he's, certainly backed away from... He's a distance from the fight.
What a missed opportunity.
Yep.
So close.
Next time. All right, Matt, it's your turn.
All right. Whoa. I'm going for the goblin that attacked me.
Okay, Goblin 3.
I rolled an 18.
That is a hit.
Okay. Using my rapier. That's a 3. 3 damage.
Okay, it is. All right, it is Goblin 2's turn. Goblin 2 also turns to Matt and decides to hit him with the scimitar as well.
Ooh.
And rolls a 17.
Yeah, you got me.
Don't I always? And does 4 damage.
Ooh, okay.
It is Venkar's turn. I actually, see, this just goes to show, I actually photocopied the pages so I didn't have to keep flipping through the book.
Wow.
Where do you have a photocopier?
I have a multifunction printer, Dan. It scans, faxes, prints.
I don't even have a
copies.
regular printer.
Oh, you're missing out, Dan. 1997 called, and they love my printer. So at this point, our centaur friend doesn't have any of his weapons. We established that earlier. However, he uses his hooves as his attack weapon on, let's say, Goblin 3, which is the Goblin Matt already hit. And he does a... he does 8, which does not hit. It is Dan's turn.
It's my turn.
Yes, it is.
How many goblins are left?
2. They're both opposite the table of you.
All right. Are either of them engaged with one of my friends?
Well, they've both tried to attack Matt.
Okay, I pick one. What are my numbers? 2, 3?
Yeah, 2 or 3.
All right, I pick 2.
Okay.
Longbow.
Yep.
Between the eyeballs again.
Let's see if you can one-shot him.
10
That is a
to
miss.
hit. Yeah.
Wah, wah. Okay. Then it would be Goblin 3's turn. Goblin 3, at this time, will turn to... Because it's not... They're like, Matt's weak. We got him. We don't have to, Goblin 2 can handle him. Goblin 3 goes for Venkar and rolls an 15, which hits, and does... Let's see here. We'll roll this. Does 3 damage.
3 damage.
Yep. Okay, I'll make note of that. Okay. It is now Colby's turn. Colby is still under the table.
Can I see any of the goblins from my table?
I would say in the gap between the bench and the table, because you're kind of under it, you can see them. I would argue you're not really in a position to make a quality shot. You're at disadvantage, we'll say.
Okay. I guess maybe I should just leave the table. I should have done that at the end of the last turn with my cunning action, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get out from under the table, and if I can, I'd like to position myself between Carol and the exits, if that's plausible. I mean, I know there are 3 doors, but
Yeah, actually, there's more than 3. There's
Okay.
4, because there's the one on the other side of the room.
that we came through, yeah.
So,
There are 2 lights.
that reference I don't get.
Ooh.
What's that from?
It's a TNG reference.
Oh, that's why I don't get it.
Ah!
There we go, because I'm not a nerd. Ooh, too soon. All
You're
right.
playing Dungeons and Dragons, Sean.
Well,
I think it's
I guess
time
if
to
there
fest.
was a place to make a TNG reference, it would be here. Yeah, Colby, you got to give me, because to position yourself between him and an exit is quite difficult. There, I would argue, too many exits.
Okay. So I'd like to position myself in such a way that if he tried to run for an exit, he would be most likely to go for the door that we came through and subsequently locked.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough. You come out from under the table. Again, he's at the head of the table, at the dark half of the room. That is now not as dark because you're standing there. Mm-hmm. And you position yourself between him and sort of the fireplace end of the room where the majority of the doors are.
Okay.
If that's helpful. Okay, Matt, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to go right back for the goblin I was working on before.
Goblin 3.
Mr. Goblin number 3, and I rolled an 8.
That is not good enough. Better luck next time. All right, it is Goblin 2's turn. He is going to go for Matt. Why not? Let's see. Why not? They're both pretty dangerous. He rolls a 19. I'm not even going to add the modifier. So, 19, Matt?
Yep, that definitely hits.
Okay. And does... Oh, how about that? 8 damage. Woo!
Okay.
Bam.
Yeah.
That is dangerous stuff. Okay. Let's see. Then it would be Venkar's turn. He, once again, uses his hooves attack, which, God, that sounds really painful. If I'm really being honest. And he rolls a 23, which hits Goblin. We'll say Goblin 3 at this point, and does 2d6 plus 4 damage. Oh boy.
Oh my god.
He's probably
Wow.
dead, but I'll just do it anyway. That's 14 damage, and unequivocally kills Goblin 3.
So we
Nice.
probably shouldn't mess with
Nice
you.
one, Vankar. Yeah.
Absolutely. Those hoofs are... You try getting kicked in the head by a horse, man.
I'd rather not.
Dan, it is your turn.
That
All that's
That
left is
goblin.
Goblin 2.
that goblin is going down. He or she is going down. 17.
That is a hit.
Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and do 7 damage again.
7 damage again. Well, wouldn't you know it, that's enough to kill him.
Oh, there we go.
With the
There we
last
go.
goblin fallen, Carol begins to look panicked, and goes to run for the...
All right.
Bless you.
That scared the
very
crap
excited.
out of me.
He goes to...
Ensnaring strike. Here we go. I'm gonna pin him to the floor with vines.
Go ahead, Dan, but he's moving, so you're at disadvantage.
Disadvantage? I had moving targets all day long.
No, he's running.
Hunter.
I'm the dungeon master.
Where's
All
what's he running for?
He's running. So again, just to point at you guys are standing at one end of the room. You're looking down the long table, the fireplace, the portrait. On the left-hand side of the room is one door. On the right-hand side is 3 doors. The one all the way down is the one you came in through. That's locked. The second one is the one Dan used his X-ray vision and saw a hallway. And then the third one is the room you don't know what's in it, but that's where the goblin went to get beers.
I rolled a 12 twice for a 16.
I don't know, guys. You think that hits?
I don't know. What do you?
I'm
Why, I
just...
was gonna say, why is it up in the air?
I don't know. I
I'm
kind
trying
of
to
want to
have
see what
I'm
happens.
trying to have some fun with it here. You guys are just... You know me, I'm loose. All right. No, it doesn't hit. I'm looking at his stats right here. It doesn't hit. Not good enough. So he continues to run to the door all the way down the end and finds it locked and can't escape. What do you guys do?
Can we surround him?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
So you guys surround him. He's in the corner. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to sacrifice you to the Ethan. I'm just in it for the money. These goblins
money.
are so stupid. I keep telling this bullshit about Ethan. I don't give a shit. I'm so sorry. Please let me go. I'll tell you anything you want.
All right. What money? Who's paying you to who's putting you up to this?
All right, I'll stop doing it in the panicked voice because that's getting terrible. Clearly, you gentlemen have never been in a cult, in an order. It's great, tons of money. They just feed. It's like Scientology. They just feed all the money up to the top, and then I just bolt one day with the money. These are the suckers who believe in this Ethan Temple de Agua bullshit. I don't believe in any of that.
Is Scientology now canon in the D&D universe?
Yeah, why not? It's pretty fictional in our universe, so about as plausible.
Burn.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
Yeah, we just alienated all our Scientology fans. Sorry, guys. Yes. So I was just in here to collect all their money, beat up some people. That's the reason I got into this. Things just snowballed from there.
Sure.
So you mentioned this money. Where do you keep that?
We keep it in our we have our hang on, I gotta get the exact name of the right room here. Because I did name all these things. Where did we keep it all in the altar room.
In the money room.
In the altar room here in the lair.
Okay.
Sure. And
Okay.
you have no evidence to suggest that the Temple de Agua is real?
Look, all I can tell you is these goblins believe it. It's an old story. I'm way too practical of a guy to think any of that's real.
Okay.
But they brought the story to me. It's been around these parts for a long time. They seem to think this water bullshit is real.
Sure. Couldn't you? Okay. Actually, I'm gonna do a perception check. Just check if this guy's lying.
Does a perception check handle that?
Uh,
He's lying?
what's the thing? Insight check.
Yeah.
Insight.
7.
As far as you can tell, Dan, he's telling the truth, but let that
All
7
right.
be a guide.
Yeah. So why do you have to kidnap people and sacrifice them for the goblins to give you money? Wouldn't they give you money either way?
Look, we weren't really going to sacrifice you guys, okay? That's just all for show. Really, what's supposed to happen is we get to... If you hadn't thrown your beer bottle at me, we would have gotten to the point in this transaction where you give us all your weapons and your money and your goods, and we let you go.
Well, let me tell you what, that would have gone about just about the same way as it did this time.
Well, honestly, we've done this a lot. You guys are the first to ever put up a fight, so good for you. But maybe next time we'll kidnap more mild people. Vankar over here, he just gave up all his shit on day one. He was a total pushover, and we put him in the
I'm not sure there's
cell.
going to be a next time, Carol.
Wow, that is a bold statement. But whatever you say, guys, you're right. Whatever you want is all good. Is all good.
Yeah.
Could you direct us? Can you give us like sort of the lay of the land here? Like, you mentioned an altar room. We'd also love to like get out of here.
Sure. Look, guys. Hey, look. Hey, look, guy. Hey, come on. Look, I'm your friend here. All right, call me Carol. Okay, we're buds. We're tight. All right. I'm happy to escort you out of here. No problem. All right. All I ask is that when we get out of here, you let me go.
Sure, Carol.
You can even keep all the money. All right, I'll just go get another name. What, you think Carol's my real name? I do this all the time. I'll just move on to another city. You'll never hear from me again.
All right. I mean, honestly, I'm okay with that. Probably.
Whatever, Carol. Fine with it, I guess.
I mean, you're a con man. You should know full well.
You don't know
This
me,
game.
Carol. You don't know me.
You don't know what I've been through.
You don't know me, Carol. All right. Immediately I say, enough small talk. And I grab Carol and I say, Carol, listen. These fools that I'm with, they don't know the struggle that I'm in. They don't know the situation I'm in. They don't know the people that I owe money to. Very powerful, very dangerous people. I have a child, Carol. I need to know where this child is. Can you tell me that? Can you use your magical powers to help me?
All right, quick timeout, fourth wall breaking. I kind of hope Matt's missing child ends up like Colby's mysterious aunt did in our last adventure, where we just tease it the whole time but never have closure. Like, I'm really looking forward to that. Like, we get to the end, they're like, well, whatever happened to Matt's child? Okay, anyway. Look, I don't know anything about magic. There is not a lot of magic in these parts, okay? All I can tell you is I'm happy to give you whatever money we have. I'll take you to the money, and you can keep it, all right? Believe me, I got plenty of schemes that'll make me money. This is just one of them. You can have it. You just have to let me go.
All right. Lead us to the money.
So here's what I can tell you guys, okay? You came from the prisoner room, which you busted up, which I didn't appreciate, because those don't come for free. We work hard on that. I saw you were staring at the door as if you could see through it. I don't know if there's something wrong up here with you, but that hallway leads to the altar. And then the third door is the bunks for the goblins, and where we keep some stuff in storage.
You don't be needing those anymore.
Are there any more goblins?
Oh, there are goblins throughout this whole place. I mean, this place is crawling with goblins.
Okay. So if we take you with us, will you tell the goblins to not attack us?
Why would I have them do that? Come on, guys.
All right. Because the minute you tell the goblins to attack us, when we catch you, we're going to cut your tongue out.
And I encourage you to. Please, you can trust me. I am not a shady character.
Okay. All right. So I guess we should go find the altar then. Unless you think there's any treasure in the goblins' bunks.
I bet treasure is a strong word, but there's probably some shit in there.
Okay, maybe there's healing potions. That'd be
Maybe.
nice. I could use a healing potion.
Yeah, let's check that out.
Yeah. Okay, let's go in the goblin.
Should we like bind this guy or something so he doesn't go like running off?
Probably a good
We
idea.
have rope. We could do I don't know, time to Vankar. Have him follow along behind.
Vankar just gives you a look, like really, seriously, really.
I mean, he's kind of told us. He's kind of really, to be perfectly honest with you, he's kind of outlived his usefulness, right? What if we just killed him?
I'm not.
He kind of
sure.
told
Then we
us
have
where.
to fight our way through all the goblins. Which it doesn't sound like it'll be hard, but
That's true. We could take him around and.
We could.
Okay. Nah, maybe we won't kill him.
yeah, we could kill him outside.
Yeah. All right.
We have tons of options.
Let's.
We could kill him and then write a quill note to the goblins. I feel like that would be effective if we were worried about that.
Yeah, but can the goblins read? Goblins are pretty dumb.
Good point. Maybe not. There's illiteracy is the
It's the goblin
the
way.
Like a
greatest
silent
armor
killer.
against the quill.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, let's check out the goblin bunks while we're in here. This guy's not going anywhere. Vankar will watch him. Right, Vankar?
maybe we should just
Whatever
time
you
up.
say, guys. Come on, it's me,
We could just-
Vankar.
Oh,
We could bring Vankar. I feel like Vankar is a pretty useful person to have around. Maybe we should just tie him to something in here.
Whatever you want, guys. Hey, look, why don't you tie me up to the table? Maybe that's a good idea. It's pretty heavy. Matt couldn't even lift it. just tie me to Look,
Who's
hey,
that?
guys, I'm on your team. We're all pals here. Tie me up.
my
No-
name
no
is
problem.
Meadows Quest.
All right, we're gonna. Are we in agreement? We should tie him up.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So I think what we should do is clear off the table, lay him down on top of it, and tie him around that way, so he can't like slip off the leg or something.
Okay.
I think he seems like a weaselly character.
It's pretty
Okay.
weaselly.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I'll take his purple and red robe and wear it and pretend to be him.
Just so we're clear, you're gonna tie me up naked on top of the table in the Great Hall? I mean, come on, guys. Like, I already told you I wasn't gonna actually sacrifice you guys. That was just a ploy. I mean, I was gonna rob you. I think I deserve some dignity.
Clearly, I don't really need the robes because I pulled off a perfect con before.
That's
my
what I'm saying.
my
That
magic.
just
and-
seems mean.
Okay. We'll tie him up clothed to the table.
Okay.
You're too kind.
Now let's go find some find some goblins.
So you successfully tie him up to the table. The tie seemed tight enough. He's not moving or going too far. He sits there, clearly very beholden to you all, as you turn and go to enter the quarters room.
Okay.
You open the door.
Are
right in?
Are we
Yep.
gonna?
What do we see?
You turn the knob, you open the door, and you look into a room filled with a bunch of, as I wrote on my card, bunked beds. I don't know why I couldn't just said bunk beds. Bunked beds, with a few boxes in one corner. But you also happen to see a dozen kobolds, I think is what they're called, kobolds. There's a picture of it for you folks at home. Look at that. Boy, doesn't that look fun? And you see a dozen of them. Sitting on various beds, sitting there hanging out, and they've all gone silent and are just turned and staring at you, standing in the middle of the doorway.
Sorry, wrong.
And there's just a complete silence that permeates the room.
I say, carry on, gentlemen, and then I close the door.
As Dan closes the door, all of a sudden he hears an uproar behind the door.
Does the door have a keyhole?
This door does not have a keyhole. People
How did they
sleep in
not
there. You
know-
wouldn't want to lock them in there.
They didn't come out when we were having this big battle. They didn't hear anything going on.
No, because the door was closed. You're the one who opened it. All you have to do was do a perception check. You would have seen
We were
it.
nice and quiet when we were.
You
doing
guys
stuff.
make fun of me for doing the perception checks.
Just saying, it pays off. X-ray vision would have solved that one.
Yeah.
So wouldn't you know it? What do you guys do now?
Fucking run.
All right.
Yeah, I guess we should go down the hallway towards the altar room. Maybe we can lock that door.
Yeah, maybe.
So as you
Oh,
guys,
the fire. All right, wait. I have an idea. I go over to the fire. I grab a burning log from the fire and I throw it in the door.
first of all, you close the door. So
there.
So what
Yeah.
happens is Matt runs to the fire without thinking, grabs a log on fire, and chucks it at the door. However, Dan closed the door, so it just bounces off the door and lays in the middle of the room. You've used your action turn as a group. The door opens, and the kobolds flood out into the room
The fire.
where Carol is tied to the table. Carol goes, "Oh, thank God you're here! Kill them! Jesus Christ! Took you morons long enough! Oh my God! They got me tied up to They were gonna leave me here naked." Get them!
You, Carol.
And you guys are now fighting them.
Okay. You said there are 12.
I said there were 12. Now, if you're not familiar,
okay.
they're not particularly big creatures. They're
Oh,
small.
they're
They tend to fight in large groups.
I see.
Okay.
So I'm not going to give you guys a fight that's impossible to win. One that's hard to win, but not impossible.
Oh,
So,
man.
I got
however, this is
14.
going to be how much, Colby?
14.
18.
18.
9.
Venkar rolled a 14. This is going to be a logistical nightmare.
Yeah, with 12 of them.
Yep. So try to follow along at home, folks. 10.
I think this is the biggest battle we've had
I know, and I don't know what I was. When it said they traveled in groups.
in both seasons of game nights.
All right, 3. Hang on, I got to roll initiative for all these guys. 17. 2. Good God. 10. Another 10. 7. 2. Let's see. 6. 13. Good Lord. 14. I'm going to really regret this, aren't I? 9. Okay. Which is, oh, good God. All right. So that would make our order. Here we go. Matt. Colby. Kaibold 11. Vankar. Kaibold 5. Kaibold 6. Kaibold 10. Dan. Kaibold 12.
That many people rolled
1.
higher than 18?
Who rolled an 18?
I did.
Oh, I thought you said 9.
No, I said 18.
Oh, well then I guess you get to go first. My bad. Look at that. And then I'm just gonna do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So the order, in case you're curious, you can write this down if you're playing along at home, is Dan, Matt, Colby. You guys all rolled really well. Kaibold 11, Vankar, and then the rest of the Kaibolds.
All right.
It's gonna be fun. Okay. So Dan, you get to go first.
All right. I pick this closest kobold, I guess. We'll call it Kobold 1.
Okay. I was about to say pick 1 through 12.
15.
15 is a hit.
12 damage.
That is a kill.
Boom!
I don't think you guys understand. Okay. Matt, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going for the nearest kobold to me.
Pick a number between 1 and 12. They're all surrounding you.
Yeah.
And oddly enough, taking hits one at a time.
I'm going to take this time to use my bardic inspiration, which gives me a bonus action plus 1d6 of damage to that second action.
Okay.
All right, so I get to attack twice. I rolled a 9 on the first one, so that doesn't hit. my first target,
Correct.
who was
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It missed.
Cobalt number 4.
Uh-huh.
And now Cobalt number 5, I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, you killed him.
Wow.
There you go.
I didn't even roll an attack. That was just the
Critical hit. You killed them. They're very weak. Which one was that?
5.
Okay. Very good.
Nice.
Colby, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna use magic missile. So I get 3 darts that hit three creatures.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 4 damage each. So I'll just like direct that at four of these guys.
Go for it.
Yeah. I did it. I don't have to roll for magic missile.
Oh, just all right. Well, pick
It's automatic.
between 1 and 12. That's not 1 or 5.
Can I just pick the ones that come next in the action? rundown?
Absolutely, you can. So that would be 11, who you hit but is still alive. 6, who you hit but is still alive, and 10, who you hit but is still alive.
Okay.
And it is now Kybold 11's turn. Finally, they get a shot, and they're going to take a shot at Colby for that magic missile bullshit. And he uses his dagger, and rolls an 6.
Not quite.
Okay, and that is a miss. It's Vankar's turn. He's going to use his hooves once again. I can't imagine what kind of damage that'll do. But we got to see if it hits first. And oh, hang on. Sorry, I screwed that up. And that he did an unnatural 20, which is a hit. And it does... It does 12 damage. It vaporizes. We'll say Kybold 6, which was the next one in the lineup. It is Kybold 10's turn. And against Colby again, because of this bullshit with the magic missile. 3.
Also not good enough.
They're very small. I don't think you guys realize how small they are. All right,
I don't think I do either.
It's Kybold 12's turn. And he's going to go for, let's say, Colby. They're really mad about that magic missile. And he did a 10.
Still not good enough.
Okay, how about Kybold number 2, who does 3 to Colby? Not good enough? No? Okay, how about Kybold 3, who does 2 to Colby?
Do they have like disadvantage or something?
They're a -2 on strength.
Oh wow.
So let's see. How about an unnatural 0? Have we ever had an unnatural 0?
How can you get oh no, because the negative.
Because of the subtraction. I'm also not rolling great. All right.
Oh, I don't think we've
Kybold
ever had that.
7.
Something should happen.
There we go. Kybold 7 to Colby, 16.
That is my armor class. So
I think didn't we decide
It hits.
that that's a hit? Okay. Suck on that, Colby. They get you eventually. It's a quantity thing. Oh my goodness, wait till you. And it does. Where'd my dice go? What the hell's wrong with this? Hang on. I gotta switch dice here. And it does 4 damage.
all right.
Okay. Kybold 8 does a -1. Can someone explain? I
It
don't.
hurts itself.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind on that. Kybold 9 does. Oh, there we go. This one's gonna be to Matt. How about a 17?
Yep.
Okay, and that does 4 damage.
Okay.
Dan, it's your turn.
I think I have 7 HP left.
Yeah, you've gotten pretty beat up today.
Is there any kobold left that has not yet been damaged?
Most of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I thought I killed one.
Yeah, you've killed 3. Well, total, you guys have killed 3. There were 12.
Oh, well, okay. What's one that hasn't been hit yet?
That just one that Kybold 12 has not been hit yet.
All right, I go in for Kybold 12. Natural 20.
You hit and kill him. Okay. That was easy. Matt, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going for the one that attacked me. I don't remember which one that was.
I do.
They all look the same. You're just
Doesn't matter
confused.
because I only rolled a 5, so nothing happens.
That is true. Okay, Colby?
I guess I'll go for.
Well, we have damaged ones and undamaged ones.
I mean, I guess I'll go for a damaged one just in
Okay.
case I roll.
Kaibold 10.
Okay. What? 7.
That is a miss. These guys are, I don't know how you're missing them. All right, it is Kaibold 11's turn.
I'm sorry, it was an 8. Does that make a difference?
No, it does not.
Okay.
It's Kaibold 11's turn. He's not happy with Colby, so he's going to go after him. And he did a 16.
Yeah, I guess that gets me again.
And it does a 4 damage.
Huh.
Alright.
It is Vankar's turn. He uses his hooves attack on Kaibold 11, was mad it went after Colby. And it was a 5. Oh, wait, no, hang on. I'm mixing up my people here. He rolled a 11, which is not good enough. So no hit there. It is Kaibold 10's turn. Rolled a 12 against Dan. We haven't attacked Dan yet.
Not good enough.
I didn't think so. Okay, how about a 0 to on Kaibold 2? We'll say to Matt.
Okay.
Doesn't hit. How about a 12 to Matt?
Nope, doesn't hit.
Okay, this is Kaibold 4. How about a 12 to Matt?
Miss.
Okay. How about a 13 to Matt on Kaibold 7?
Miss.
Oh, just rubbing it in, aren't you? All right, how about a 5 to Matt, Kaibold 8?
Also a miss.
Okay. We're doing them in bulk today. All right, how about a 4 to Matt on Kaibold 9?
Missing no.
Outstanding. Dan, it's your turn.
My turn.
That was all of
Undamaged.
them.
Give me an undamaged one.
All right, how about Kaibold 7, lucky number 7?
Lucky number 7. Here we go. 22. Unnatural.
22 unnatural. That is a hit.
Great. 10 damage.
10 damage, you killed him.
Nice.
Just one shot, one kill.
You're just out of control, Dan. He's too powerful. Okay, Matt, it's your turn.
I'm going to use my turn to heal. I'm going to go with my Song of Healing. No, I'm sorry. My Song of Rest, which cures light wounds with a 1d6. I rolled a 4, so that's 4 HP back to me, so I'm at 11 now.
Very cool. All right, Colby, you're up.
Alright. I guess I'll go for an undamaged one.
Okay, we'll say, how about 4?
Okay. 13.
That is a hit.
Alright. 9 damage.
You killed him.
Nice. Can I use my cunning action to try and like extract myself from the middle of, I don't know, to just get away from as many as I can?
You can join
Hide
Carol
back
on
under
top
the
of the
table
table.
Okay, that's
Probably a safe place.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll do that.
Colby just sits on top of the table next to Carol. Stop. All right, fair enough. It is Kaibold 11's turn, and he is going to go for Matt. Rolled a 2.
Nope.
Okay. It is Vankar's turn. He is going to use his hoof attack again, and he rolled a 13, which is enough to hit, and he does, let's see, plus, that's 15 damage, which absolutely kills Kaibold 3. It is Kaibold 10's turn, and he rolls a 12 to Matt.
Misses.
Okay, Kaibold 2 rolls a 9 to Dan.
Oh, that doesn't hit. Sorry.
Okay. Kaibold 8 rolls a 3 to Matt.
Miss.
Kaibold 9 rolls.
Can you believe all of this is because we didn't do the damn perception check? We're doing
Isn't this fun? Isn't this fun? Aren't you
Now-
having fun?
now on, whenever we do anything, we're going to do a perception.
Lesson
Before-
learned, right? Hey, Matt, does a 1 hit?
No.
Okay.
Take a step, do a perception check.
Dan, it's your turn.
All right. Any undamaged goblins left or kobolds?
Yes, there are 3. 2, 8,
Three.
and 9.
I'll go for 2.
Okay.
Oh, 16.
That is a hit.
10 damage.
You killed it.
Nice.
All right, Matt, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to attack the nearest one to me.
All right, we're going to say that's number 10.
Number 10, and I rolled a 17.
That is a hit.
Okay. Whoa. Whoa. That's a 4.
That does it. He's dead. Okay, Colby, you are chilling up on the table. What are you going to do?
I'll go for an undamaged one, I guess.
Okay, that would be 8 or 9.
Okay. 18,
That's a hit.
and then 5 damage.
That kills number 8. All right, it is Kaibold 11's turn. He's really getting annoyed at how many of his friends have gotten murdered here, so he's going to roll real hard. He's going to try real hard to hit Dan, and he rolls a 16.
Oh.
Does not hit.
Oh,
I have a 17 AC.
he's very disappointed. Because it is Vankar's
Give it a good
turn,
shot.
and Vankar rolls a 21, which is obviously a hit. He goes for Kaibold 11, which does 11 damage and kills him.
Yes. How many are left?
Well, just one, and he's making his final stand right
wow.
now. Kaibold 9, here we go. He's going to turn this around. It's not over till it's over. And against Matt, he rolls a 1.
Ah!
Does it hit?
No, it doesn't hit.
At this point, he's just crying. Just swinging wildly. All right, Dan, it's your turn.
Any undamaged ones left?
Well, there's only one left. Kaibold
All right.
9.
And now I roll a 7.
Oh, and he is very thankful it misses. Matt, can you finish this?
Let's finish the job. I rolled a 12.
That is a hit.
Okay, let's finish this. What should I yell when I lay the final blow?
I don't...
Bye, Bolt. More like Kai Bolt. More like bye, Bolt. It's 3 damage.
And would you believe that doesn't kill him? That's the best part. Matt didn't even do it. He didn't even do it. So Matt is very disappointed, and it is Colby's turn. Chillaxing on the
Alright.
table.
I guess I'm gonna shoot at him. Doesn't seem like anything else to do.
He's making a comeback, I'm telling you guys.
I got 14,
That is a hit.
and then like 8 damage or something.
And that kills him. He is dead. They're all dead. Just piles of them dead. A dozen all over the floor. Just a complete bloodbath. You guys destroyed them. Carol looks at you guys. Yeah, I don't know what was up with those guys. They really suck. I don't know what to tell you. I probably should have warned you they were in there. Sorry about that.
I got an idea. Let's go into these bunks, take all the treasures from these Kai Bolts, and come back out and sacrifice Carol to the sea god.
Oh, you don't want to do that. That's a poor plan, my friend. I'm pretty sure you need me to get out of here.
I think it'll be fun. We can each take turns disemboweling him while he's on this table.
I think there's something very. Do you
How
guys
many
know this
times
man?
can one be disemboweled?
There's something very wrong with him.
Take turns disemboweling him.
There's something. He's a very twisted individual. I don't feel comfortable all of a sudden.
Yeah, what was all that? Thank God you're here. Kill them. What was that business? Castle?
It was a momentary lapse in judgment. Now I know who my real friends are, and it's you guys.
Oh. All right, I still say let's hack an arm off, just to be sure.
But I really like my arms, both of them. They're pretty great.
Let's get this treasure. That's what I'm really interested in.
Yeah. All right. So we go in the bunk room and we got to take. I want to sort through those boxes that are there.
Just sort through them, like
Yeah.
alphabetize.
I just want to see if there's any cool things in it.
Windows
Watch,
is like
there's-
half
there's
crashed on my computer, so I can't open any windows I currently don't have up, which means I can't read anyone's sheets.
Oh, Windows.
It's so fantastic. Yeah, you don't have to roll anything. You go in, you kind of snoop around the bunks. You don't notice much. They're just bunks. I mean, clearly these kobolds aren't swimming in wealth. You snoop around the boxes. In the side of the room, it's really mostly sort of kitchen supplies, crate of beer, some plates, some cups.
Wow.
Really just some kitchen supplies. This is where they store them. Some mead. I don't know, various items being stored in there. Nothing of any sort of treasure per se.
Okay. That was lame. Not really a worthy endeavor, I guess.
No.
All right. I guess we got to go find this treasure then.
Yep.
We taking Carol with us, or we're just going to kill him right here?
What we could just. Well, I'm not a fan of criminals, though I understand why you might be, Matt. So if you seem very in favor of, ridding the world of this scum, then I'm okay with it. I would advise that we do it quickly, though.
I think we just leave him here,
All right.
tied up to this table.
All right.
I could.
Thank
If-
you
if
so
we're
much, guys. Really appreciate it. This is mighty kind of you.
Oh, but one more thing. And then I walk over to the fire. I take another log out, and I put it underneath the table that Carol is tied to.
Nah, it's gonna burn his ropes off before it
Oh,
burns
shit.
the table.
I'm so mad Colby noticed that.
I was just gonna try to like slow roast him.
You are so twisted.
All right. I guess I put the log back into the fire. All right. This bastard deserves whatever happens to him. Let's just continue with our adventure.
All right. To the treasure room.
To the treasure room.
Okay, so you guys enter the door that Dan. Well, so do you guys know which door you're entering? Because right now you've gone in two of them. The one you originally came through, and the quarters room. There's the room with the hallway on that side, and then there's the room on the door on the other side as well.
Was the door on the other side the one where they got the beer?
No, that was the quarters
That was
room.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
the bunks.
Well, so we know the door with the hallway is the altar room. Should we check the other door first, or?
But the kitchenette?
Yeah,
the-
maybe
yeah,
we
Sean-
percept-
Sean-
Oh, there's
Sean
yet
just
another
said-
door?
Yeah, there are 4 doors total. 3 on one side, 1 on the other.
He said there would be more goblins, so I don't
Well,
know.
you should
We
X-ray
haven't seen
that
any
door
goblins
at
yet.
least.
If you just use perception
Okay,
check, maybe
alright,
you'd know what
or I
was
can
behind
X-ray it.
doors.
Percept.
I can X-ray it.
Well, actually, you can't, Dan.
I can't?
No, because I believe it requires a long rest before using again, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Although you might be able to roll something to get that back.
Whenever you use the ring again before taking a long rest, you must succeed in a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or gain 1 level of exhaustion, whatever that is.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just press my ear up against the thing.
Okay. Which door?
The one we don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
Okay, on the opposite side of the room. Okay, you guys walk to the opposite side of the room and approach that door. It's closed, and
Yeah.
you press your ear to it. Dan, what do you roll?
I roll a 13.
You roll 13. You don't really hear too much.
All right.
Okay.
What do you think? I mean,
Wanna-
we know the other room is the altar room. The other
Yeah,
room.
and if ever there were to be goblins, they would probably be in the altar room. So
That's true.
I would hazard to guess that it's safe to open this door. Is it locked?
It is not locked. You tried, and it is not locked.
All right.
Okay.
All right,
Should
so you
Should
open
I
the
pop it
door.
open? All right, I pop it open.
You pop it open, and you walk outside the door a little bit, and you see a sort of a crossing hallway. So straight ahead of you, you see a door, and then you can turn left or right. Now you kind of peek your head around, and you turn and you look right, and then all of a sudden you hear, hey, help, let us out of here. And you look down, and there's a pit filled with goblins, 3 goblins inside of a pit. You're like, suckers. And they're trapped down there. You look down the other way, and you hear the very faint sound of sort of tinkling water. You hear down there.
I have to use the bathroom.
To your left. There are no. I should have written that into the schematics. There's no bathrooms in here. Sorry, Dan. You'll just have to hold it. Yes. So there's a door straight in front of you. A pit full of goblins to your right, and to your left, the faint sound of water.
Okay.
I think we should go for the altar room, because like we gotta go there eventually, and I feel like this is gonna be the way. The way out is gonna be around here somewhere.
Okay. Sounds good.
Sean's
What?
nodding.
No, I didn't do anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Or we could explore the water. I don't know. I guess.
Do whatever you want.
I'm curious.
Don't let me tell you what to do.
I won't.
All right.
We could split up.
You could do that too.
No. That's a terrible
Seems
idea.
like a bad
Never
idea.
split up.
Why won't you guys let Matt make bad ideas? It's entertaining.
There are 4 of us. That means that we could just do 2 and 2.
That's true.
You want to
Who
team up?
gets stuck with the NPC?
But the NPC is pretty.
I
pretty
take
It's
offense to
OP though.
yeah.
He is?
Yeah, he kicked ass.
He's half a
damage.
horse.
Yeah, he's
True.
like 2d6 plus 2 or something
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah,
He's got those powerful hooves.
I'll go with the NPC.
Okay, all right. I'll go with Colby then.
All right. So where are you guys gonna go?
I mean, I was gonna go to the altar room, I guess.
Yeah,
so-
me and Venkar will take the water trickling water sound room.
Okay.
Well, hang on. So wait, when you say the altar room, you mean
The
The
hallway,
hallway
and
down
exit.
which we know the altar room.
so you're gonna go back through the great room. Okay. No one wants to go for the mysterious door. That's right in front of you. Okay.
No.
I'm just saying. It's there. But okay, look, hey, you guys are your own players. That's fine. All right. So Colby and Dan backtrack, and Matt and Vankar head towards the water. Fair enough?
All right.
We're in agreement.
Yep.
However, we're going to have to end it there.
No.
Because I know, isn't this the worst part is when we have to end it. But we've hit an hour, so... that is
Okay.
it.
All right.
But I'm having fun. You guys are having fun. Hopefully everyone out there listening and watching are having just as much fun as we do. You should join us here every week when we do the show. GameNights.tv is the website. We've got all the episodes. Get caught up on the story. And make sure you subscribe. There's a big green subscribe button on the website. And if you click that, it gives you links to all the places you can get the show, all the audio on SoundCloud and iTunes and Google Play Music and all those sites, plus the video on YouTube. All the links are there at GameNights.tv and on Twitter at GameNightsTV. We will be back next time with the continuing adventures. What will happen to our characters? They've split up, but will they survive? You'll have to tune in to find out. On behalf of Matt, Dan, and Colby, this is Sean thanking all of you for joining us and hoping we'll see you next time for even more Dungeons & Dragons adventures here on Game Nights.